I wonder how many victories have been lost in our life because of our inability to keep fighting. I wonder how many of us have quit too soon.
My name's Jason Waller. I've been coming to Mountain View since 2015. I didn't grow up in the church, didn't really know what faith meant. And then when my first son was being born right before, I went to a church in California where I grew up, and someone prayed over me and my soon-to-be son, and at that moment, I just felt the Lord. I started crying and trembling, and looking back now, I really felt like that was God planting the seed.
I wonder if I quit too soon due to laziness or comfort or fear. I wonder how many times in my life, for your life, I settled for less than what God has in store.
So eventually, me and my family, we relocated to Arizona, trying to find a church that, spoke to me and jumped around a little bit. And then I heard about Mountain View. I still remember the day that I met Reb D. He just welcomed me with open arms, and it felt like he knew me for years. For the first time, it really felt like I did find my home.
Don't settle for anything less than God's best. You got to keep striking until you see the habits turn into victories. You got to keep striking until you see the hurt turn into healing. You got to keep striking until broken promises turn into renewed dreams. Despair turns into hope. Keep striking until the flesh of your skin develops into blisters, because right after the blisters come the blessing, and you won't see the fruit of the seed if you quit too soon.
To be honest, I was still learning, and I still had kind of one foot in. I wasn't really trusting the Lord and what, God had for me. So eventually, life humbled me as it does, and we moved back to Vegas.
So we got a happy smile on face over there. Sounds like a $50 win for us. Congratulations.
Thought I had everything in control, and slowly drifted away from the church. I was coping with alcohol and drugs, and just ruined my relationship with my ex-wife, kids, my friends, work. Just everything was falling apart and crumbling. I was just lost. I didn't know nowhere to turn. The last-ditch effort, we moved back to Arizona trying to save our marriage, but by that point, the damage was done. So I found myself divorced, lost, just broken. I was alone at that time, but I felt pulled back or called back to Mountain View. Maybe it was just the peaceful times that I had before that I remembered and started showing up consistently. At that time, I met my wife. It's just been a blessing in my life, and just her love and her strength and her faith just made me realize that God was putting the right people in my life at the right time. God met me in my darkest moments. He never gave up on me. And I'll always be thankful. Despite being nervous and just having fear take over, I volunteered. Very first day I met Robert Jones, and little did I know that he was going to be like a big brother to me. I told him I wanted to do a Bible study. I know very little about the Bible. I knew where my faith stand, but I wanted more. So he said, let's start a Bible study. Almost 3 going on 4 years we've met. Most of my adult life, I always looked for friendships in the wrong places for the wrong reasons. It wasn't till I met Robert and the friends in my Bible study and the people I volunteer with. They really find true friendship and people that just wanted me to succeed and be happy. They didn't want anything from me, but just me to be the best me. It hasn't been easier. The difference now is just I know where my peace comes from. I know where to turn to when the storm's there. That's the biggest difference in my faith today. So when people ask me what Mountain View means to me, it's simple. Mountain View is where God brought me home.